Good morning, Mr. Murray. The man you are looking at is Greg Smith, one of the highest-ranking fishing guides on the Susquehanna River, whom we recently discovered has secret fishing holes that he's not willing to give up. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to make Greg Smith think he's not giving up great fishing holes and share these secret spots with the viewers of Delaware Valley Outdoors. As always, should you or any of your TV force be caught or killed, the fishing commissioner will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Nice fish. Woo!
Should I get the net?
No, you're okay. Woo! You know, these fish, I love smallmouth fish.
Oh,
I mean,
know.
this is the,
They pull like freight
they
trains.
just, you get him up here, and he's just going. This is a nice fish.
Trophy quality smallies.
I'm up someplace. I have no idea where I am because I'm sworn to silence. I'll try to get it out of him later. I'm up here with Greg Smith from North Branch Outfitters.
Branch Outfitters.
And he swore me to silence, or you're gonna have to kill me, I guess, right?
Well, yep.
Oh, look at this fish. What a nice fish. Nice fish.
Call it.
Nice fish. Oh, let me get down there and get this. The only thing I don't like about
Watch the trebles.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about smallmouth and treble hooks, man. Actually, you know what, Greg? The bigger fish like this. Look at this fish.
Nice chunky fish.
This is gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, just give me a little hint. Where in God's name am I?
Well, you're on the north branch of the Susquehanna River in Bradford County. It's one of my favorite fall areas to fish. Mm-hmm. This particular area we're fishing here now is actually what we call push water, which is at the tail end of a big pool where it goes into a riff. And these fish are stacking up in probably about 6 inches to about 3 feet of water right in this push water.
Now, explain what a push water is.
Well, basically what we have is a pool, deep pool that comes down for probably a mile, and then as it comes up into the next section of rifts and then drops off, we call this push water. And what happens is the water comes out of the depths and kind of pushes up on that riff. And the fish stack right in here because of minnows and everything this time of year they're chasing.
Now this is a fairly, because you can see, you're like, what, 10 feet behind us, we get about 3 inches of water.
Right, right.
And then right in here, we get the deepest spot. Now, will these fish stay here all winter, or this is going to be the spot for them?
No, this is a spot for right now. What they're going to do is they're going to move up into the slower, deeper water come winter into their wintering holes, and wintering pools.
Well, let's get back in there and see if we can catch some more.
Yes, they want the hard jerk bait.
They want.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice.
Come here, get over here. Now, let me come here, get up here. Now this bait I'm using is a jerk bait.
Right.
But one of the things you told me that these fish, especially this time of year, want to really almost a stop with the bait,
Yes.
right? It's a slow, you gotta let it.
You really want to pause a bait. For whatever reason, smallmouth biology, they see that bait twitch that excited them. They watch it and they pause. And the longer you pause that, especially when in the colder water, the longer the pause, that's what they want.
Right.
And they will just, like you're experiencing now, when you pause that bait and all of a sudden you'll feel your bait go whack. That's a good sign because the fish are aggressive.
That's something to remember, because like what we were talking is that instead of just throwing that bait out, jerk, 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 jerk. No, you got to pause, jerk it a couple times, and then just let it sit there.
Let it sit. 5 to 10 seconds.
It's horrible. Your heart's going.
And it's amazing, yeah, and that's what happens. You get into a bunch of fish like this, and you get excited, and you tend to work it fast. And I get a lot of clients that do that, and they say, "Geez, I never catch anything on a jerkbait," and that is the thing. You've got to let it set. You just let the rod sit, and you can watch your line just like you're doing now, and you can watch your line. You'll either feel a casual, just a tick, or you feel it go whack, and then just. A lot of times, if you're not holding the rod, they'll almost pull the rod right out of your hands.
Yeah, that's the hardest part for people to understand, that pause, because they expect that to keep the bait moving, that's going to attract the fish, but that movement of the bait, and then they'll sit there, they can't stand it.
Nope, can't stand it.
There's another one.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, I love it. They are just eating this bait up. They are just eating this bait up. Come here.
That's a good fish too.
Yeah. It is a very nice fish. Come here.
That's what it's all about, quality smallmouth.
Come here, darling. Come here, up here. Look at that fish. That fish is beautiful. These fish are eating well. Look at at the belly on them.
Yeah.
Now, what's the primary forage up here for these fish?
Primary forage is I just missed one there. Primary forage is crayfish. And that's why we get the kind of the nicer, chunkier fish than the Delaware. I fished the Delaware several times, and we get what we call hammer handles down there. They're all long and skinny.
Right.
And these go wide and fat.
Yeah.
There's one.
Look at that fish.
Get it on the paws.
Right on that paws.
Airborne. Acrobatics. That's a nice double.
Yeah. Beautiful fish. God.
I caught one the other day that was 16.5 inches long, and it came out of the water. And I swear to God, that thing was 20 or 21 inches long. It just come out of the water, and it was huge and fat. And you know, the guy that was with me, the client, we got it in the boat, and I'm like, that thing's got to be 20 inches. And I put the scale to him, 16.5. This thing was like this fat, and it was this wide, and just huge. Oh, there we go. Ooh, come off. Boy, you hit that hard.
Now the fish we're catching, Greg, you say they're going to be all about the same size if we get to the pool, or what happens during the day?
Well, basically, in the fall, the fish tend to group up by size. It's almost like we call them wolf packs. You'll find fish that run 13 to 15 inches. And then you'll find fish that'll run 16 to 19 inches. And it all depends on time of day. Like a lot of times we'll come in here early in the morning, and you'll catch a lot of these 13 to 15 inch fish like we're catching now. And then you come back in once the sun warms up the temperature here, and these bigger fish will move in from the deeper water. There's one.
You got one? I missed one.
And the other day I had we were fishing with crankbaits, and the water was about 10 degrees warmer. And actually the fish that I had was 18 3/4. And my fishing partner, I was telling him to get the net, and he had his fishing